Hello there, I'm elBoydo and welcome to Amnesia The Dark Descent. I believe it on part 18 now. In the last episode I was very lost. I had no idea what I was doing, where I was going. However, I've got a rough idea that I may have been just a complete and absolute idiot and that I can probably find a way. I reckon I probably missed something down with a gripper. I was looking back at a few old recordings and yeah, I appear to have missed something down by where I saw him first, that table. I'm wondering if there's anything around there, as so far that would seem to be the only place that I've not yet actually had a proper look at. So, let's just hope that is the problem.
How are things coming? You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
Well, really?
You're a good boy, and I appreciate your company. But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
Is that really it?
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for
I
sitting
thought there was
around.
something a little bit odd about why they'd be around the corner here, what that could be, but that could possibly be it, could it?
You're a good boy,
way to find out.
and I appreciate your company. But
I couldn't just been it. Alright, well that solved the mystery. I had a feeling that it would have been that, because when looking back, I looked at that in the first time I went down here, thought it's a bit odd that there were spikes, and sort of potted off, never to come back. Turns out I was just a complete and absolute idiot, and that room was where I needed to go. I am 10 out of 10, would be a master again. You work now. It's working! Oh, hey! I done fixed it. 2 Pro right here, okay. Awesome. So we fixed the main problem we had.
Daniel, you have gone too far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
It's nice of you to apologise, however, come on, let me proceed. I mean no harm. I just want to, you know, get out of here, finish my adventure, and possibly never return. I don't want to know what's in the lab.
ah, you again. You got the doors open? Good going. I knew you could do it.
I know, because I'm awesome. Okay, blood. More blood. Okay. No, that's not Mario. I thought I was Mario. I thought I could jump down there. Okay. That didn't go to plan. What the hell is going on? Alright. Are the doors still up? Or have I just totally... Yeah, the doors are still up. Awesome.
Was there something else?
I don't know why, but whenever I
should hurry,
go by
Daniel.
the gripper,
No
this
time
little
for
spot
sitting
here, the
around.
fragment just tanks. Makes us that spotted map. Transept, okay. Carefully cutting the man open made him think. This is how father must have felt about his craft, being an artisan, relying on one's skill to perform something so delicate, grants a certain form of pride. We've had that one before. I've backtracked so much that they've started looping. Oh, hello. I like this room at first, however I don't feel like I like it as much. Okay.
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me already! Kill me!
This one. Prepare him.
This Alexander is so chill about just murder. Okay, I feel we should go up this first because it's here. And by... What is that noise? Yes, I feel... Oh, hello. It is awfully nice in here. So I'm assuming that's Alexander Brennenberg. It's got the A, so it must be Alexander of Brennenberg. It's quite a nice looking old chap. So is this a secret office or something? Just... Okay. Torture implements. Bit of string. Of course. It's highly useful. Oh, hello, one of these. Is it you, my love, I've missed the most? Or is it perhaps myself? I know what I've become. I'm not blind. I'm a monster to them. A demonic sultan perched on a dark mountaintop. There is little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. Okay, so Alexander, I remember now in a previous one we found out that Alexander's doing this because he's in love. I don't know, I can't remember what happened to his love now, but he lost her. And notes on torture. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I had figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. Humans all have a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creatures can break out in fits of violence where their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this would not be a problem, but it will also hinder the effect I'm after. The right steps to take are therefore to restrain while the victim is still dazed, proceed by presenting the form of torture you're about to apply, and then continue the actual act. The point of the presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, as it would trigger itself into greater fear, simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damages, as it would prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also apply the pain in doses, if possible to with breaks that allow the body to settle. If you're ripping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, and strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce vitae and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely that all will be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink and try again later? Hang on a tick, my lovely. Alright, sweet as a nutmeg. Alright. So, what's got me right here is, as long as the body suffers the vitae, be careful the performance, the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it's likely that all will be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink and try again later. So, this is kind of messed up because it's making me wonder now. Did Daniel consume the drink on his own free will? Is he actually consuming it on his own free will, or is this Alexander is this the aftermath of him consuming the amnesia drink, and conveniently the shadow came along to mess up with everything? So theoretically, Daniel could have been in line to get tortured. The torturer may have become the torturee. that's the reason for the amnesia drink. I mean, I might just be totally off, but they may have just had a lot of it around and he wanted to forget, so why not use it? But Daniel may have been an anticipated victim of the torture. Seriously, what the f is that noise? I think. Oh, Alexander. I just heard a kick. Oh god, I'm a little bit more prepared for the sheer atmosphere of this game. But today I just went straight into it without any thought prior to, please tell me I've got oil, to what this game yields. So, oh god, oh hello. Let's just. Alright, Daniel's having a trip. He be tripping. The kidnapper sat on her knees with her hands tied behind her back. She felt her hands being lifted and her body followed her. Her shoulders gave way to the weight of her own body and cracked loudly. The suspended woman cried hysterically as men contemplated their next step. Okay, this game's about to get a lot more messed up, so that's what happens. They wind them back and put a heavy weight upon their ankles, and effectively the idea here is to cause the maximum pain by that position, which is just generally uncomfortable. And that's fine. And yeah, then they normally crank this, and that would pick that up. Kind of like that. We've got a piece of the orb. So yeah, and again, what happens is you run up back, and it drops down. It's hard to simulate because I don't really have any way to simulate it on, but then you just that way. I know it's that way. Yeah, you go this way. Why am I doing this? This is not helping his sanity. And I know something's going to come at me because the virus will be having This was stupid to do. Something comes after me now. I'm not going to enjoy it. What? God. Torture is never a pretty thing. Remember when I was younger, we went to Malta and we went around a museum on the Spanish Inquisition. I did not expect it.
Let me go, you brute!
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man! How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man! It was an accident!
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault! Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
So isn't that the guy we heard about in the jail cells who accidentally got that boy injured? In this case... Oh damn, yeah, I know this thing. So, obviously, all perfect. So Daniel's currently having flashbacks.
No, please! Do anything! Whatever you want! Anything! I'll do anything! I'm innocent!
This is quite a horrible one. Do they have a diagram? No, they don't have a diagram. Effectively, what goes on with this one is they get heavy bags like this, normally filled with whatever you want. That's just heavy and bulky. And then they tie the legs, tie the hands, attach these to the ankles, and well, it's a pointy thing. You'd sit on top of it, and just right now, imagine that in your head, because the thought of it's a lot worse than me describing it. Just slowly sliding down onto that. I mean, oh no, sounds like something a girl I used to know would probably enjoy. The arsonist kept crying as he was slowly lowered on and off the impaler. It didn't take too much to break him. They had meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method, it was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They could make him forget again. Right, so the torture, they made him forget he was tortured, or they made him forget that he admitted to what he did, or they didn't. That's effed up, yeah. So yeah, that's an impaler. I wonder what goodies we have in the next room behind door number 3. Am I saying yet? No. I don't remember there being a body there. Can somebody tell me? Was that there when I came in? Really not too sure. I'm honestly not too sure. However, what I do know is that we are roughly at time for this episode. I mean, I'm gonna go on immediately after, because I don't know what is behind door number 3. However, right now I'm dreading the thought of what's behind it. It's that, so far, I don't remember that body being there when I came in. I don't like these noises I'm hearing. I don't like any of this at all. But, for now, you'll have to wait until next time to see what is behind door number 3. Is it more torture? Is it a happy room of cuddles and joy? Well, I look forward to finding out just as much as you do. I've been elBoydo, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Take it easy.